Well, hello, and welcome to Pop and Heat, episode 46. I'm Kier.
And I'm Leash, and welcome to your new favorite wrestling podcast.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
Bit of a different look happening for us.
Yeah, and you don't just mean my bucket hat.
That's right. That's right, yeah. It is a sweet
I
look,
had to
though.
draw attention to it right away.
Excellent. I love it. Well, we're changing it up in many ways. You might notice we don't have our headphones on.
No, we're flying free.
So, new camera, new microphones, whole new system, actually, new computer that we're running things from. No headphones needed. So we're going
Commando.
a lot more. Yeah, okay. Commando. Wow. All right.
Feeling spicy.
Yeah.
You know?
And Leisha's decked out in her live gear.
Yeah, I ordered this hat on eBay, actually. And I'm pretty excited about it. I'm not normally a bucket hat person, but I feel like I'm working it.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Pretty great.
We go to WrestleMania in, what is it now? Like
less than a month.
4 weeks? Less than 4 weeks, is it?
Yes, right around 4 weeks.
Or 4 weeks from this
Today's
weekend.
Thursday. It's 4 weeks from today.
Yeah, we're going to WrestleMania.
My goodness.
So I'm gearing up. Liv Morgan, Stephanie Vicaire, I'll have my bucket hat.
Yeah.
And my matching t-shirt. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What are we going to talk about today?
We are going to recap Raw from last Friday and SmackDown.
SmackDown from Friday. Raw from Monday.
That's what I meant.
That's when they have those shows.
Let me start again. I'm going to recap SmackDown from last Friday and Raw from Monday.
Perfect.
Because they're called Friday Night SmackDown and Monday Night Raw.
That's
correct.
What I thought as well.
And then we're going to do Top of the Pop and Hottest of the Heat.
Yep.
Who's getting all the heat. Then we, of course, have the social where we talk about anything we find interesting going on in wrestling news.
Mm-hmm.
So
let's get after it.
Let's get into it. Okay. Friday Night SmackDown. It opens with a Jacob Fatu Drew McIntyre interaction. What's his face? Manager is out there too.
Yeah. Nick
Aldis. Yeah. All of this ends with Drew McIntyre quitting wrestling.
Yeah, he's had it.
Yeah.
He's got nobody else to blame anymore, and now it's time to go home.
He quit.
And cry in his pillow.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah. We won't lose Drew McIntyre that easily, but
no,
that's what he says.
Come on. I think, obviously everybody knew that was not going to hold true, but maybe didn't realize we were going to learn that so quickly, but we'll get into that as we go.
That's right. Next, we had Uncle Howdy versus Solo Sikoa. The Uncle Howdy wins this, okay, and what's her name? I keep wanting to call her Sister Abigail, but
Cross.
Yes, Nikki Cross. She gets the lantern, but the MFT's post-match attack.
Post-match attack. And
steal back the lantern again. And this is so repetitive. It keeps happening over and over again.
Yeah. I'm just really sick of this. They've gone from us being crazy excited about something to just really not even caring. Funny, Riley from Rock and Wrestling Reviews made a video about how they're actually some of his favorites, the Wyatt Six, because he needs the time saved so he can fast forward through them.
Yeah, right.
Pretty hilarious.
I saw that video.
But I'm not too far off that feeling with him right now. They're just not really doing anything for me anymore.
I love the Wyatt Six. I really wanted them to be a bigger deal than what they've become. They put so much effort into the lead up to them coming in. We've talked about this before, but their whole online scavenger hunt with the QR codes and the online journals and all this stuff, that was so much fun. And it was so important in the wrestling world. In WWE at that time, it was a huge thing people were excited about. It's all fallen flat since then. It's disappointing.
Classic case of, the actual product falls really short of the buildup, right?
Yeah.
It had the potential to be great, and it just never was.
Yeah, I really thought the whole concept was great, and it's so interactive with the crowd. You were able to physically participate in storyline that was happening, and
as I say, it had the potential. Just nothing really came from it.
Disappointing.
And this thing with Solo and the MFTs, enough.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we, 2-3 months?
Yeah.
Just the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And like literally, it's the same thing.
We're over it. Pick a new storyline, guys. We're done.
Yeah.
Speaking of repetitive, the next thing is Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes backstage.
Oh my gosh.
And another thing that we are sick of seeing, Sami Zayn, stop being a whiny baby.
I mean, clearly there's, they're trying to build something for Sammy here that's, post Mania that's going to mean something.
Yeah.
It's going to, I think, be kind of like, I don't know, AJ Styles-ish though. Like it's just going to fall flat.
Oh, God.
But yeah, I mean, he keeps confronting people backstage, having impromptu conversations. They don't go the way that he wants, and then he starts banging his hands on a table, going, "Damn it!"
Yeah.
Having a little temper tantrum, and it's the same thing week after week. Not really sure where they're going with it. Setting it up to essentially kind of have meat for something with Cody or Randy, but again, who gives a damn?
Nobody. I don't know. I feel like Sammy's lost some flair. I feel like he was so exciting when we were first watching, like a couple of years ago.
I mean,
Or
I don't
maybe
know.
we were just excited because of the Canadian connection. I don't know. I just felt like it was more exciting. And now I just feel like he's walking around like, I'm a real wrestler.
For me, a lot of it has to do with 13 losses to Drew McIntyre. Like, I'm sorry, but you're not going to remain some sort of credible figure taking 13 losses to the same guy.
Right.
And a guy that is really, I mean, yes, he's a top player, but he's regularly beat by all the other top players. And, Sammy can't beat Drew. So how's he going to beat a Cody or a Randy? Like, let's be real. Why? Why are we doing this? Not trying to be mean to a Canuck, like all about the Canadians having success, but like put them in a story that makes sense. This is not it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm with you. Next, Rhea Ripley meets Jade Cargill in the ring.
Sort of.
Well, this interaction ends with Rhea Ripley and saying, after WrestleMania, you will be my bitch.
Yeah, well, Jade doesn't really hang out in the ring. She pretty much just leaves as soon as Rhea gets down there, and then Rhea, has a little bit of a smack talk fest.
Yeah.
And
Rhea's like, you run from a fight with me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was all right. There wasn't that much happening with them, so you need this like month of promos to
build up,
drum
yeah.
up some heat. I was thinking that the other day, like this Roman Reigns CM Punk feud is so good right now. Like it is kind of taken over everybody's attention, and it went from how are they going to do this to no questions asked.
Yeah.
Like this is
They
the
did it
number
really
one
well.
thing.
Yeah.
There was no build up, no story, no feud happening between them. Just enough with these two masters on the mic to get it done. And man, are they getting it done? The Cody Randy thing. I mean, that was done in a much different way. That heat is on Randy now. So they're working those matches, and Rhea and Jade, they've got to get it done this way too. I mean, obviously the Liv and Stephanie thing's been happening for a while, so they're doing a decent job at building the steam to these matches.
Yeah. And I think the thing is for WrestleMania, it does have to be new and exciting. Because I think I've thought before, like when they're leading up the road to WrestleMania, they really kick into these new storylines and build really fast. And sometimes that can feel unexpected. But at the same time, if you're leading into WrestleMania, the grandest stage of them all, with storylines that have been hanging around for a few months, people are bored with that. You do need it to be something brand new. So, but to your point, if you're going to do that, you have to effectively build that in the short amount of time you have. And for some of them, they're doing really well. So
Yeah. I mean, new, but catch fire, right?
Yeah.
I agree. What needs to happen is they need to kick things into high gear for Io Sky, because something needs to happen with her. Like right
Yeah, I
now,
think
I
so
just don't
too.
see. I thought it was going to be a Julia US title picture, but I just don't know what's going on there. She came out
Yeah, I
to
have in my
defend.
notes that was what with Liv Morgan and
Yeah.
oh my gosh, Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, I guess I'm jumping ahead,
Yeah,
right? But
that's okay. We're going to talk about it anyway. But yeah, exactly. They're throwing her into something that there's really nothing there. I mean, and maybe they will build something good out of that. I don't really know what, but
yeah.
yeah.
I
Okay.
really want her in the title picture, but
I know.
they've got 4 weeks. It
She's
can
like
happen.
the best wrestler there is.
Yep.
Next there was a tag match, Charlotte and Alexa, and Nia and Lash Legend.
Yeah. This one bothered me.
Yeah. The Bellas, they interfere in this. It's a no contest.
Yeah. But, blow it for Alexa and Charlotte. I'm guessing that this is to build to a,
Well, like we've been saying, yeah, I think it's going to be
4-team tag match for the
yeah,
titles.
like an 8-woman tag match or something like that. So, that's likely what will happen for Mania, and they're trying to build that up.
Yeah, so they'll fumble around with a bunch of interference. It'll be the Bellas versus the, what do they call them? The Irresistible Forces. And then Charlotte and Alexa will interfere and, just kind of do this dance until Mania, I guess.
Yeah, because all of these people, I think, likely have to be a part of WrestleMania. I mean, Charlotte and Alexa, especially Charlotte, I think have to be there. The Bellas have just come back. They've got to be a part of WrestleMania. And Nia and Lash are title holders right now. So
Yeah, I think that's a good way to get all that star power, some TV time, basically, right? Like how else are they gonna get all these people into some legitimate
They have to have
storylines?
some,
And they have to get all these people in
some
there.
big matches with lots of contenders.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
You don't
The women's division is stacked.
The whole thing.
I know they all are. There's too many people. You're right. I mean, it's good. It's a good thing. Like you said, it's a good problem to have. But I mean, we want good storylines for everybody, and you can't, in the time allotted, you can't fit good storylines in for everybody. So
no, not without making another 6 belts or so.
Yeah. Well, you could help them out. I mean,
they're not getting any of my belts. These are already mine.
Okay, next. Oh, Danhausen and The Miz backstage.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Danhausen for a second. Because we were a little unsure. And I stand by the fact his entrance, the way he came into WWE, I hated because they built up the crate. We want to know what was in the crate. It was someone we didn't know because we don't watch any other wrestling promotion. And that was blah. That being said, since then, he is so quirky and funny, and he's really
great.
Growing on us.
Yeah. I mean, the reason that I didn't like him, or not him, the reason that I didn't like the reveal was because it felt like an insult to our intelligence. Like that clearly wasn't a crate that was being shipped back and forth. That was a doorway with a bunch of people that came from a hallway behind it.
Yeah.
To your point, get over that. Focus on this guy that has showed up, and he's crazy entertaining. Yeah. Like I'm really liking him. He's ridiculous, but he's fun. And there hasn't been a ton of that. I mean, it's we have our truth to give us that comic relief in Chelsea Green, but this is a little different.
And new and exciting.
I have seen some other video clips of him wrestling, and he's pretty good too. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing more from Danhausen.
I was going to say, we haven't seen him. Have we seen him wrestle?
Not in WWE.
No, he hasn't. It's just been all promo work. But I mean, yeah, so he's with The Miz backstage, and he does his, "You are cursed."
Yeah. Miz doesn't want to play nice, so Miz is cursed.
Yeah. And so much fun.
I hope he's at Mania.
Yeah. Danhausen?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Be a lot of fun.
It's likely. Yeah. We're going to SmackDown and Raw as well. So I'm sure we'll see. If anybody's not at Mania, we're going to see them at SmackDown and Raw.
Yeah. Yeah, so, we have to, right?
Yeah. Next we roll into Miz TV. So that's kind of what this was about. Danhausen was trying to take over Miz TV. Miz is interviewing Jelly Roll on this. So we get Jelly Roll back in WWE. I think this is likely to build Jelly Roll into WrestleMania. We keep saying we think we're going to see Jelly Roll at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I think that's likely.
Likely going to be something with the Cody and Randy thing.
And I think there's some people that don't like that idea. I love Jelly Roll. And just for the fact that he's so excited about WWE and his whole story of how he came into it. So I'm happy to see him there.
Yeah, it's definitely a two-sided coin for me. I like his story and the, cool factor of him getting it done,
Yeah.
achieving the goal and all of that. From a viability standpoint, him standing up to Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre for any amount of time is a bit ridiculous, but I mean, lots of stuff in wrestling is ridiculous and I'm here for all of it. So it's, yeah, I'm more for Jelly Roll than against, that's for sure.
Yeah. I think that it also brings a lot of exposure to WWE fans that might not yet be fans. Anytime you have
That's
a
always a good
celebrity
thing.
in
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
More eyes on the product makes it good for everybody. I would think, unless, the idea that more popularity gives TKO the idea that they can start charging even more. Because it seems like that's what they did over the last
only
year.
downfall currently. But I mean, I don't think TKO needs any reason to raise prices right now. They just like to raise prices. So
Yeah, that's it.
I
And
mean, I
people
love
keep paying it.
WWE, but guys, come on.
We're part of the people that keep paying the prices, so
Yeah.
it's hard to say they're crazy.
Yeah. I just found it 2 years ago. I mean, I'm not going to give it up yet.
That's it. Yeah, it's going to be a while before we're sick of it.
Yeah. Kit Wilson comes out while Jelly Roll is out there with The Miz. Kit Wilson calls Jelly Roll toxic. And a lot of he says that Jelly Roll's fat shaming because of his body positivity. Like, I don't know. It was a little bit confusing, the message, but
Yeah.
it all culminates in Jelly Roll taking a swing at Kit Wilson. Kit Wilson jumps out of the way. And Jelly Roll clocks The Miz and knocks him out on the ground.
Yeah. Which seems to be sort of the Miz's MO right now. Just getting embarrassed by everybody.
Yeah.
I don't
He's the
love
Chelsea
it,
Green
but
right now.
Yeah, he's doing a good thing, I guess. Anyways,
you need those people.
This was a bit of a fluff thing for me. I felt like it was just trying to fill that extra time that they've added to this show. A lot of it feels that way for me. I don't know that we needed to go to 3 hours for it to be filled with so much fluff. I'm not opposed to a 3-hour show. Just make it good. We talk so much about the depth of the division. There's potential to do this better with a 3-hour show.
Hey, listen, I mean, I think that stuff like this, yeah, it is kind of fluff, and I get that. I'll take this over anything with like Rusev, At least I find this entertaining to a degree. I mean, they've got some people in there that I feel like have no personality, and it's not. Is this silly? Yes. Does it feed into any real existing storyline? No. But it's interesting to watch.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do like it. Obviously, the Kit Wilson thing for me is just a bit hard to figure out. I don't really care for it at all. He seems to be getting a lot of love for his current character right now. It's not for me.
I mean, he also keeps just getting beaten up. I mean, he's another person in that category as The Miz and Chelsea Green right now that's kind of just putting other people over. So
yeah, I'm maybe that's what it is. It's just like this is already being done and it's being done better.
Yeah.
So I just don't need more of it. Certainly not more of it in an inferior way. But
I don't think the intention is for you to like Kit Wilson,
No, I know it's more for me that it feels like there's more time to shine on other people.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Like other quality characters that aren't getting time should get the time. Like, why am I watching so many programs involving Kit Wilson when Matt Cardona is being thrown on main event? And I don't mean main event of SmackDown. He's on the YouTube main event show that used to precede SmackDown and get shown on Thursday nights, I think it was. But, it's just, and I could go on. Like there's a lot of other talent that's not getting the spotlight when others that I don't think should are getting it. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah. All right.
If I didn't have stuff to complain about, we wouldn't have much of a show.
That's true. Yeah. It provides a lot of commentary.
That's it. I try to be mostly positive, though.
Yeah.
And even when we're negative, we'll spice it up with, we don't know the person. Like, I don't know Kit Wilson for real. I'm sure he's a lovely man.
Yeah.
You know?
Also, these are all inexpert opinions. We're just saying what we think.
Oh, farthest thing from experts. That's right.
Next, we had Tiffany Stratton and Kiana James. Tiffany Stratton wins. I really don't have too much to say about this. Julia was there. Chelsea Green was there.
Yeah, it was like, comedy of errors outside the ring.
Yeah.
It was just a whole bunch of stuff going on. And that's really a lot of what this match was just to get a little more laugh factor.
I thought we'd see more for Tiffany Stratton heading towards Mania, but
yeah, I was surprised. It looks like maybe she's gonna go US title though, right?
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. As long as she's going for a title, that's good.
Yeah, she's big star. They know that.
Next, we had Jacob Fatu versus Trick Williams. Turns out Drew McIntyre didn't quit wrestling.
Oh my gosh.
He returns and interferes.
It lasted about 2 hours.
Yeah, and attacks Jacob Fatu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is cool because I was like, what the hell? Why are we having Trick Williams Jacob Fatu match 4 weeks before Mania? Like, no, we don't need this. But a lot of people like this Trick Williams fella. I didn't
he gets a
at
pop.
first, but I think he's kind of growing on me. He's a monster.
Yeah.
And, we've got a bunch of them running around over there now. So adds some excitement in that big guy space, But yeah, he's got character. He's somebody that's easy to hate, and that's a good thing. So let's go.
I like his vibe. I think you can really tell when somebody comes in and they're doing, like, I don't think anything he's doing is really out there, but it is a little different than what other people are doing. Like, there's nobody he's super overlapping with right now, So
he's good on the mic. I do like it.
Yeah, and that's super important to us.
Oh, most important.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at what good mic skills can do for you. Like CM Punk is the champion.
Yeah.
There's,
Well, we look all the time at Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso, and we're constantly saying, like, give Jimmy the mic more. I mean, he's 10 times better on the mic than Jey Uso is. They do promos together and you can hear the difference. It's ridiculous.
It's a little bit odd to me that Jay became such a big star on his own and Jimmy just sort of held back in that shadow. Because for me, from the get-go, I've always thought Jimmy is far cooler.
Yeah.
Like far cooler than Jay. He's got better mic skills, just his whole demeanor, the way he moves, everything about him is just more cool, collected. Jay's just a manic. He's just, and his mic skills are terrible. He's so out of breath, he can't even say the lines right, Like, I don't know.
He stumbles over his words, and
it's odd that Jay became the star that he did. I mean, Yeet went a long way for him.
Yeah, it did, for sure.
Wow.
Yeet fest. Yeah. Are we ready to move on?
Let's move on.
All right. Lastly, on Friday Night SmackDown, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton contract signing. This is the big topic here, folks.
Yeah, I was genuinely surprised. I had thought if there was going to be a heel turn, it was going to come from Cody. That was definitely the prediction that I had been kind of working with for quite a while, ever since the attack on Fatu. I thought that was Cody. I figured potentially the Jey Uso attack. That one seemed weirder to me. I'm not sure we're ever going to get the answer on that because I don't really know who they could say that was and have it be any kind of,
I think it's been too long now. We've come too far away from it. I don't think they're going back to that
I just
now.
can't see it being anything that would actually work for story.
Yeah.
So, it was quite the shock to see Randy be the one to go heel like that. He's given into the voices.
Yeah, he's given into the voices. Yeah. Cody was left super bloody. and bruised, and it was sad.
This was, I mean, they were trying to capture some of that Cena heel turn magic. Obviously, that's a hard thing to parallel. But they got some of it. Not quite, not even close, really, to the same level as that heel turn for Cena. But that chair shot from Orton at the end on Cody, he delivered it really well to get the shock and awe without actually decapitating Cody.
Yeah.
But it looked vicious, the whole thing, and the way that he was hitting him with the steps, and it was a good heel turn.
Randy's been good guy Randy, so I'm excited to see something different from him, and excited that he's part of this huge storyline main eventing WrestleMania. Like, I love Randy Orton. He's one of my favorites. And I'm just, I haven't been around for all the iterations of Randy Orton, so I'm just excited to see a different side of him.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And it's obviously better than watching two buddies fight.
Yeah. They had to make it not that, for sure.
We've already seen that, and it wasn't super compelling. Randy having the opportunity to kick Cody, and he holds back, and we've seen Cody fight enough of his pals.
And it's certainly not, there's no place for it at WrestleMania, that kind of thing.
This is good. This is good. I like.
Okay, moving into Monday Night Raw.
Let's go.
Seth Rollins comes out with his masked men. Another jungle of masked men.
Again, jumping around.
Nobody knows what they're doing. They're running to the ring. They're running
oh my
to
gosh,
the announce
I can
table.
do without that.
Yeah.
It's a little bit silly.
If you really watch them, like I'm watching the guy, like individuals, what they're doing, it's just like nonsense.
Totally.
It's so ridiculous.
They're trying to be like over the top in there. Like, I'm moving everywhere. You have no idea where I'm going. Which one am I?
I love that. Yeah.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Moving everywhere. Yes, comes out. He calls out Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman comes out looking the most disheveled. First of all,
ridiculous.
I think in an effort to not look as presentable as he normally does, he has foregone his spray tan that he normally has.
He comes out looking like Seth just beat him up like 5 minutes earlier. It was a week before. Like,
he's got like
what are you doing? Your tie's on
broken
crooked.
blood
You're
vessels in his eye.
Like, you flew to a new city.
Yeah. Have you taken a shower since
what
you
is
got
happening?
beat up? Yeah. So he looks ridiculous.
I mean, selling it pretty well, though, right?
I mean, it's great. Paul Heyman's phenomenal. I'm not gonna condemn that. He is great in these promos.
The airport lost his razor, though.
Yes, yeah, he hadn't shaved. I don't know. He's been a mess since then.
It's rough.
He came out, and there is some tension there, and you're kind of wondering who's gonna come out. And it's the Beast.
The Beast.
Brock Lesnar comes out.
After a couple of screamed out F-A.
Oh, yeah.
F-O.
F-A-F-O.
F-A-F-O.
Intense.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Brock Lesnar comes out.
Starts throwing the little
he beats up all the masked men.
Bean bags.
Yeah. Beats up all the masked men. And then he gets up into the ring towards Seth, and there's tension in the air, and you just feel like somebody's coming out to help Seth. I got so excited in this moment because the person who comes out was Oba Femi. And if you listen to our other shows, we have been saying, I very enthusiastically have been saying that I feel like Oba Femi is the person to fight Brock Lesnar.
It's sensible.
I did get called out on TikTok because someone was like, everyone's been predicting that since Oba Femi came on main roster, but I'm still taking credit. Okay.
You know what? I watched a ton of podcasters doing their lives with this, and they all freaked out with excitement. So, I mean, not everybody knew this was going to happen, and they certainly didn't know it was going to happen this way. It was well done, this reveal. Watching it, I kept saying to you, like, Seth's a visionary. Like, look at how calm he is. He's just, kind of slowly moving around the ring as Brock knocks off these guys one at a time, and he doesn't care. Like, he's not concerned. It's almost as if he knew this was happening. He's just sort of playing out
There's a plan there, yeah.
And sure enough,
yeah,
the visionary has a new vision
and lays him out, like picks up Brock Lesnar in the air.
First time in 10 years that Brock's taken a powerbomb.
Yeah.
And the last time was Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, who is John Moxley from AEW.
Yeah.
But it took two guys before.
Yeah.
And now Oba quite easily smashed him. But that wasn't even the most impactful part for me. Oba then puts his foot on Brock Lesnar's chest and just stands over and pointing at the WrestleMania sign like, what the hell, man? Like, Brock Lesnar is one of the most badass dudes on the planet, and this guy's just standing, pushing his chest down with his foot. It was incredible.
It was great
Visually
progress.
impactful. They nailed this.
Yeah, really good progress in building up Oba Femi, and I feel like, first of all, there's still quite a size difference. I said that to you a couple times when we were watching. I mean, Oba Femi's huge, and he is comparable to Brock Lesnar, but Brock Lesnar is still quite a bit bigger than Oba Femi.
Not taller,
I think,
but like bigger.
Yeah, just like
I mean, there's not a ton of guys.
Yeah.
That size.
Oh, for sure.
They're both 300-pound dudes, though.
Yeah. And then the other thing was that I am surprised that I'm excited about it, and I did think that this was a contender for Brock Lesnar. I'm surprised that they're pushing Oba Femi to WrestleMania right away. I mean, he's just come to main roster.
How do you not, though?
It's
right?
great. Yeah.
How do you not? This guy, he's too big, too compelling to not run him up the pole real fast.
Yeah.
We liked him from the second we saw him.
We did, yeah.
Like his whole entrance, he just looks badass. And you see a guy like that, and you're just like, well, yeah. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing, buddy. Like, go beat some people up.
Yeah.
This is great. You know, that he's super, super compelling to watch. Similar to like a Braun Strowman for me. Like, I just loved this guy, but Braun Strowman didn't move the same way. Oba's just like, this guy's just like a gorilla.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he is so much more agile than Braun. I mean, Braun Strowman, we saw live a couple times, and just watching him run by
his legs don't work right.
No, he's like
I'm sorry, I love him, but no, Oba is just like real deal, head to toe.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah. That'll be exciting. Exciting to see.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool to see live?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I wonder if that's night 1 or night 2.
I don't know. We should try to look up I don't know if they've announced anything
just
other
the main
than
events.
The main events, yeah.
I'm not sure that they do tell you the full card. I think that's part of the surprise.
I don't know.
Some of that, adds to the excitement.
That's cool.
I think. You'd think I'd remember less than a year ago.
I'm not going to comment on that because I don't know.
All right. Moving on.
Next, Americanos match. Oh my gosh. So many Americanos.
Yeah.
The mini Americanos, which I've coined the new term, mini Americanos.
Mini Marys.
Rio and what's the other one? Bravo. Yeah. So they interfere. They place a metal plate in the new Americano's mask. The OG Americano does a flying headbutt to the new Americano. A little note here, if you're watching, the camera angle they chose for that, not great. Their heads did not touch. But anyways, it's fine. So
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
that's
go
hilarious.
back and watch it. I watched it twice, and it's just like he does a flying headbutt, and there's got to be 2 inches visible between their heads, so it's kind of upsetting. Anyway, knocks out the OG Americano, and new Americano flops his arm over and wins. So
this is another thing that I feel has run
Played
its
out.
course for me. I feel like I was kind of excited that Chad Gable, original Grande, came back for like a minute. But
I am excited. Put him in something else, though. Like, get rid of this old Americano. Old Americano, new Americano. I'm over that now.
Yeah.
Or like finish it out. I wouldn't hate to see them finish out that storyline, close it up somehow, but move on.
It's very mild for me. There's not much excitement happening. And they're like doing a bunch with them over in AAA. Like, just let them be over there.
I feel like we
No?
need to have OG Americano, pull the mask off new Americano, Ludwig Kaiser, get out of here. No one wants you. Bye-bye. New storylines.
Yeah. I mean, let's get it done though.
Yeah.
Like
Right now.
yesterday.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's
Move
do
on.
it this week,
Move
guys.
on.
Okay. Next, Bailey versus AJ Lee. Bailey taps out to Black Widow. Your favorite move.
You know what? I have to say, this was the first time that I felt like this move was actually like applied in a way that looked like potentially it could be painful.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way that she did it this time seemed far, more impactful.
Mm-hmm.
The way she the angle that the armband was on looked like painful. So, anyways. That said, this match for me it's another one of those, there's no build up. There's nothing. Like, they haven't even had a promo talking smack about each other. And all of a sudden there's a title match. And these are two people that used to be friends. And it was okay, but I'm more into a match with some meat to it. And as a Bailey fan, I'm really getting tired of watching her take the back seat.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
They're going to be in that tag picture, her and Lyra. I think that's the direction they're going with them. But, like this, just either give her the belt or don't have the match. Why did you have to do this?
Yeah, for sure. We do get post-match attack.
Post-match attack.
Post-match attack. Becky Lynch comes out as AJ Lee leaves up towards the entryway. Becky Lynch comes out, beats her up in front of everybody, all up and down the aisle, takes the belt, smashes it across her face.
I'd like to see that camera angle from a few different shots.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure that belt got within 6 inches on her head, actually. But, yeah.
The camera angle they chose for the TV hit it well.
Yeah. It was the, head-on shot, and you couldn't see the distance, but it looked like her hands almost got in the way of it. But this is obviously continuing that feud, pouring more fuel on that fire. We've watched Becky tap out to her submission move 3 times now. I guess WWE feels that the fans need to see that happen a 4th time. And on a bigger stage, I suppose, is what they're looking for. Let's just take Becky's legacy and flush it down the toilet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Like, what are we doing here?
I know.
Why does she need to tap out to AJ Lee, who's been gone for 10 years, has had 3 matches?
I feel like Becky's on a spur of, and we saw some of it in Unreal. She's on like a spur of putting other people over, and that's her motivation right now, is not to be on top, but to let other people build. But AJ Lee's certainly not new, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's like we're putting over a veteran. You're putting over somebody who's been in wrestling since before you got there.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Right. This is not taking some upstart and trying to make a name for them. It's just a bit silly. Okay, give her the wins that she had leading up to this, but giving her the belt, I think, is a little bit crazy, unless they're going to take it back off of her and give Becky back some credibility. But I thought that's what they were going to do in the last match. So for me, I just don't know where they're going with this. We'll see.
Yep, we'll see. Next, we had Dragon Lee versus Penta for the Intercontinental title. Penta retains.
Yeah, baby faces fighting. Yay.
Yeah, I don't think we have to say too much about this. It happened, so we're telling you.
Yeah.
Next, we had Natty versus Maxine Dupree.
Yeah, I'll just take a second to comment on this. I was pumped for this. I wanted this to happen, this natty heel turn, and, really focus on this new era for her. I got to say, it's not hitting.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. We say, like, all the time, it seems like she's trying way too hard. It's too much.
It feels a bit like the Timu Ronda Rousey. And I mean, I hate to say that. I'm not trying to be mean. I adore Natalia. And I felt like this had so much potential. It's just the way, I don't think she needed to do it in such an aggressive heel way. It's not viable. Like
There's a
that, we
lot of
just know it's not
overacting.
real.
Yeah.
Trying to show the mouth guard with the legend, like it's all a bit over the top for me, and it's not hitting right. I think the angle of the low-key legend, new look and more serious, sure, but to do it where you're trying to be this like super villain,
Yeah. Well, they should have
no.
had her more serious, for sure. More serious, more tough, but not a caricature of that. Like she's a caricature of an MMA fighter, you know? It's like so jokey and over the top. She could have done it toned down a little bit and it would have come off a lot better, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next we had Raquel and Stephanie Vicaire. This is where we have the Liv Morgan, Io Sky interference. And Stephanie Vicaire wins this match.
Yeah. um
Io Sky for kind of, I don't know, I don't really understand why she's jumping in there, but
Raquel, like they're gonna do something with her, like,
maybe.
but no title. Maybe they come up with a 3-way match for like a triple threat
Maybe.
for the US. I don't know. Here's
Yeah.
hoping.
Yeah. Lastly, on Monday Night Raw, we had the CM Punk Roman Reigns interaction. So Roman Reigns says CM Punk, you're good on the mic, but you can't compete in the ring. He calls him old.
Yeah, takes a headshot for it.
Yeah.
These promos are hitting very, very hard,
They're
very, very
exciting.
well. I mean,
Yeah.
they are perfect. I think that both of them are, doing the best job that they can to try and pour fuel on this fire. I think that this match is going to be amazing. I
Yeah.
can't even wait for it. Yeah, there's not much more to say.
They're doing a
just
great job
knocking it out
building
of
it
the
up.
park with
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. So we can move into our first segment because we're
Let's
done our
do it.
recap.
Here we go. A little good news. Top of the pop.
Top of the pile.
Well, I don't know if we're aligned on this, but I'll go first.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oba. Ooh. Oba. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think people. Oh, I love it
It's the
so
best.
much.
I can't wait to see 65,000 people just, oh yeah, here we go. It's going to be great.
I mean, they're already doing it. The crowd's already doing it. They love it.
Yeah.
They
The
were
way they were
thrilled.
like chanting for him too, like
Yeah.
and like how they just knew to get in with the, ooh,
Yeah.
that part, I was like, yes,
Yeah.
this is so good.
So I think that, much to what I was talking about before, I think a lot of people thought, monster versus monster. This is great. The size matchup. He is the one to go up against Brock Lesnar. So when he came out, everyone was so excited. He very clearly got top of the pop this week for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I think nice to have somebody new,
A new
not the
contender.
usual suspect this week. So yeah, congrats, Oba.
And then we have
Hottest of the heat.
Hottest of the Heat.
Well, we're probably aligned on this one. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Paul Heyman. Again, I think we picked Paul Heyman last week.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
He's on fire.
No, sorry, it wasn't last week. We couldn't record last week because we were getting our new equipment. It was the week before last. Yeah.
You know who's honorable mention for hot heat this week? Eric Bischoff.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get into that in the social.
Wait for it.
Congrats, Paul Heyman.
Yeah, good
Because
job.
you're doing a great job. As always, you're getting the heat. People love to hate Paul Heyman.
Yeah, he's wonderful.
Yeah, he's good. And that will bring us in to our third and last segment.
New mics. Here we go.
Let's see what happens.
The social.
Social. All right. I still can't do a full circle, but I'm working on it. Yeah.
You're like Seth Rollins' mask guys.
Yeah, I'm moving everywhere. Oh, boy.
Fantastic. What do we got?
All right. The social. Okay. So first, well, you can lead right into that because you already
previewed so Eric Bischoff. I heard this thing. So WWE 2K26 came out, and Eric Bischoff is a playable character. He has the lowest rating of like power and abilities. I believe it's a 59. So there are some things within the game that you can unlock with X amount of wins or X amount of points, something to that effect. I don't have the game yet. We have 2K24 and it's different. Anyways, all this to say, people just started beating the crap out of Eric Bischoff. It became this thing, like literally everyone was just smashing Eric Bischoff in a matter of seconds because it was an easy win to try and get points to unlock these extra things, to the point where 2K actually released a change to the game that was like, you have to have a match last at least 60 seconds before any of those things are before you're eligible for the extras. So people were just beating the crap out of Eric Bischoff. Bischoff was in an interview and he was asked, how do you feel about this? Like, does it hurt? And he says, no. He's like, you know what it tells you is I still got that heat, baby. All these years later, I still got the heat.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was hilarious. I really wanted to talk about that.
It's great. Yeah, it's so cool. Funny.
Like 30 years later.
I love that sense of humor. Yeah. It's really good. Next. Okay, rumors for Mania. So it's been said that the plan for Gunther at WrestleMania was that he was going to fight Rey Mysterio. You had said that to me. I've heard that Gunther's supposed to fight Rey Mysterio. Doing my research for the social, I find out Rey Mysterio back in January before Royal Rumble, and then during Royal Rumble, I guess, suffered an injury. I think a shoulder injury. I can't remember what it said. But anyways, he's still recovering. He's not cleared to wrestle yet. So they're looking to have to shift from that Gunther-Rey Mysterio match. Right now, one prediction that I read, and you and I started talking about it, and I said, save it for the podcast because I think it's a good talking point, is that there was a prediction that AJ Styles will be, as he's inducted into the Hall of Fame, it'll get interrupted by Gunther. Like, why are you inducting this guy? That will turn into kind of a real final match for AJ Styles at WrestleMania. Thoughts?
I mean, I don't know. It's controversial. First, I don't believe that anything like that has ever transpired at the Hall of Fame ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
Like something that kicked into a match being created because of
storyline.
I don't think
it's real life at the Hall of Fame. So
yeah. With that said, I mean, that doesn't mean it can't happen. And the more unbelievable it is, maybe the more likely it is at this point, right? Triple H is trying to come up with things that nobody would ever see coming. That would be up there. However, you can't really have AJ Styles win a match with Gunther now, right? Just to retire again. And I like it just wouldn't flow with what has happened. So I just don't see the purpose of it. And like, what people just need to see AJ tap out to Gunther again. I don't think we need that either.
Valid points. Yeah.
I don't I'd be really shocked if that's the direction they went. I just couldn't see the purpose in it. It
Yeah.
would feel like
All valid points.
we've
I think
been
it's
here.
a fun and quirky, interesting idea, prediction. You're right. I don't know that it's completely plausible, but it's certainly interesting to think that that could be a possibility. And you never really know what WWE is going to throw your way. So,
Yeah. Yeah, certainly not these days.
no.
Gosh.
Lastly, and real quick on the social, I want to talk about WWE World Tickets. I did do a TikTok about this. I was a little irritated because we were getting all these notifications that if you bought your WWE World Tickets by a certain date, then you would get access to the pre-sale for the meet and greets, autographs, photo opportunities. I got an email saying that they were on sale. We bought our tickets by the deadline. Photo ops and autographs are on sale. I got an email for that. I received that email 40 minutes after it was sent, or I opened it 40 minutes after it was sent, went right in. Everything sold out at the time, except Trish Stratus on the day. We picked Friday to buy our tickets for. And the only thing was Trish Stratus's autograph. So we did buy that, but I was pretty disappointed that everything sold out in 40 minutes, given the fact that we bought our tickets by a certain date with the idea that we could buy these meet and greets. Now they have added more people since this happened. So that's cool because a lot of the people that we wanted sold out, but now we have who's been added?
Becky Lynch,
Raquel.
Seth
Yeah.
Rollins, Roxanne Perez, Raquel. Some good names have
Yeah.
been added, but who's to say we're gonna be on?
Now we're nervous. I'm on
Like,
every
you
single
got to know the
email
minute
list.
that they go on
Yeah.
sale, or
Yeah.
you're not going to get them. It's a bit crazy. And I mean, if you are, well, I mean, we're talking pre-sale here. Like,
Yeah.
we bought WWE World Passes to have access to pre-sale, and in pre-sale in 40 minutes they're sold out. How, like, what happens to
Well, and
regular
I
sale?
think it was pre-sale. Like, I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't have to put in any kind of pre-sale code. So if that was regular sale, then the pre-sale I didn't actually get notified for. So I don't know. Something's broken in that whole system. And we got tricked into buying our WWE World tickets early, I think.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing's a bit crazy. Like, I understand there's a lot of people going to this event. It's going to be, in high demand. 40 minutes when you bought the passes that were supposed to grant you early access, it's a little disappointing.
Yeah.
I think we're within our rights to be a little bummed about it. Hopefully we'll get lucky with the other ones that have been added. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, really excited. If I get to meet Becky Lynch and get a photo with her, I'll be really excited. Raquel, I'll be really excited for that. So there's still hope. And we did get the Trish Stratus autograph, which we are really excited about. We would have liked to get the photo op instead, but it's
We'll
something.
sneak a picture, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We're Canadian.
Here's
We're
Gear
like,
and I have
Trish,
to
we're
take some
Canadian.
selfies at the table.
Let's take a selfie. I'm not bashful, and I'll at the very least be asking if we can just grab a selfie. So we'll see. Yeah,
That's it.
I guess that's it for us, huh?
Yeah, we're heading to WrestleMania, as a lot of you are too, and we're going to be taking lots of content while we're there. We're really excited. We'll be posting a lot on our social media pages, so you can find all of that content at Pop and Heat. That's at POPNHEAT, and you can find us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X/Twitter, YouTube Shorts as well. So look us up and watch all of our content. We're going to have a great time. We're so excited.
Yeah, we love your comments. Let us know what you're thinking. If you're going to be at Mania and you've got some cool things that you're going to do while you're in Vegas, tell us about it. We have a very, very minimal amount of spare time that we could potentially fill with some cool other ideas. So let us know if you got them. But you can check out this and all our other 46 episodes, other 45, I suppose. You can check them all out. Audio versions on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and Audible.
Yeah, and YouTube Music. We just
YouTube
learned.
Music
Yeah.
now. That's right. We have been invited to join YouTube Music now. So
Very exciting.
we have reached the milestone to have that. So that's cool. And as always, you can catch the video version here on YouTube as well. So hope we'll see you next time.
Yep. Like and subscribe and leave us a comment. We want you to join the conversation.
Yeah. We'll talk to you soon, guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.